Hey traders, thanks for stopping by here at thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to take a look at the market here. I'm going to start off with a wider term view of the market, and then I'm going to kind of zoom into the more near-term levels. So first and foremost, if you've been following along with our videos that we've been doing for the last several months, and up until just recently, we've been doing videos time and time again. The last video we did was about 3 days ago on the market. We've been calling for this downside move. Okay, we've been calling for this downside move. Not only that, but I've been profitably trading the market to the downside via put options, and so have my members via the real-time trade alerts. So if you're interested in actually making money in this downturn market, then you got to sign up for that premium membership. I'll tell you more about it at the end. But here's the video that we have here. S&P 500 going back 4 years. Okay, and this is the weekly chart. Okay, so going back 4 years, you can see we had this really nice uptrend here, and here it is. So it started back here. There's a bounce, direct hit there, direct hit. Boom, 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 and then it broke it right here. Notice how it bounced 2 times before it eventually broke right here. And notice how this attempt to head higher came up to that trend line, retested it from the underside, got rejected. Again over here, same thing. Notice how we're below the 50-week moving average as well. That's kind of the main thing that I want to point out to you. The other thing too is we broke this near-term support right here. You can see the market bounced here back in January, February, March, and again right here in October and November, and then we just accelerated below that support. Okay, so this has huge implications. Okay, we've been profiting on this downside move for a while, but this is not shorting in the hole. Okay, I've seen a lot of people talking about shorting in the hole. Oh, I don't want to short in the hole. Well, you got to remember that when a trend changes, okay, for example, when the trend changed here, when we broke over this big time resistance right here, people didn't say, oh, don't buy into the sky. I don't know, I just made that up. But, you know, nobody says that. And they shouldn't, because look at what can happen after that. Okay, huge move up after we make a breakout. All right, same thing can happen here. All right, same thing can happen here, just in the opposite direction. Okay, does this look bullish to you? I hope that you can see. I really truly hope that you can see that this is quite bearish for the market. Okay, huge breakdown. So we've got that support, and I'm just going to kind of go over the action here that we saw this year. Okay, so what we saw previously in the beginning of the year, we saw this huge move up. Okay, and then we saw retracement. Okay, and then back to resuming the trend. Okay, everything's all good, and then we broke over that previous all-time high. All right, and when you break over that all-time high right here, that's supposed to hold. Okay, and we had our chances because it traded above it for about a month and a half or so. About a month and a half, we traded over it, and we had our opportunity to hold above it, but then we didn't, and we broke back under it, making this a false breakout. Okay, a false breakout. And this is very typical to see at the top of trends. Okay, is a break over a previous high, only for it to break back under it. It's very typical for trend changes, and it works. So for example, I want to show you or tell you that if and whenever we do bottom, it's probably going to look something like this, just flipped upside down. Okay, so look for that. Look for a new low to be made like this. You know, again, I'm talking about the inverse here. A new low to be made, only for it to break right back over it, and then that would be a false breakdown. Okay, and that's the kind of thing you want to look for when the market is bottoming. Okay, So right now, again, last video I touched on a bit of, psychology here, a little bit of, talking about other than the charts. And I'm going to get back to the chart in a second, but I really want to stress to you guys, you really, really have to understand that the trend has changed here. Okay, the trend is down. All right, the trend is definitely down. We broke the yearly lows. We've had the biggest red December that we've had since the Great Depression. That doesn't mean we're going to go into Great Depression or anything like that. I mean, we could, but I'm not saying that it's going to happen. But what I'm saying is it's really, really bad out there. Well, not bad, but it's really bearish out there. A lot of stocks are getting hit. Most stocks are getting hit. We're in a downtrend, so you've got to respect the trend, okay? Just like when, we're super bullish on the way up, going back a couple years, you don't want to short this market. When the market is doing this, you don't want to short that market. It's stupid, right? Okay, same thing goes for the market that we're in right now. You don't want to be buying this market, okay? You don't want to be doing that. There's going to be a time and a place to do that, but right now is not the time to be doing that, okay? Again, my opinion, your money, your decision, but that's what I'm seeing here. I don't want you guys to get hurt, okay? So, again, we broke that major support, bounce, 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 and notice how there's some really nice support here, okay? And there was some sideways trading right here as well. So big time support. We broke that support, okay? To me, this bull market is over. Unless something crazy happens, which I'm going to be totally open-minded to. Again, I think this bull market is over, and it needs to prove itself. Before, when the market would head higher and a downside move would come, buying the dip is a very smart thing to do, okay? But now the trend has changed, okay? So you gotta go with the flow of the market, not against it, okay? So with that said, on the S&P 500, we broke this support, but we have another support that is very nearby, which could get a reaction. Keyword is could. This is very potential. Between about 24.75 and about 24.30. Okay, notice how a lot of sideways trading right here. I mean, it traded sideways for about, a month and a half right there. I mean, just look at that. Look at the difference between, this action, all this volatility, and then over here, we just kind of traded sideways right here. Okay, big difference. So with all this sideways trading, that's going to create some support. So we could start to get a bounce right around these levels, but I still think that the plays here are going to be to the downside. Same thing that happened, kind of when we came up to this resistance, for example. Here's that resistance hitting there, and there, and there. Yeah, we saw a short-term downside move, but eventually it continued higher. Okay, same thing is happening here. Okay, is that I think that if we do get a bounce, a lot of people are going to be thinking, oh, okay, everything's all clear, the bull market is back in full effect, but then we're just going to come back up to these levels, maybe even all the way up to 2,600, and then continue the next leg lower and break this support eventually. Okay, I just want to talk about that because the implications of this move here, breaking over this all-time high right there, so that's a false breakout, and then breaking this major support, okay, that's a huge, huge no-no here for the market, okay? And I think it's going to accelerate to the downside. So those are my levels here. I told you about the support that we have below here, 24.75 to about 24.30, or even 24.25, let's call it. And as far as resistance, if we get a bounce down here, then, and if it comes back up to, anywhere near 2,600 or anything above, 25.75, anything above 25.75, I think is just an automatic easy short. Automatic easy short between 25.75 and 26 2630, yeah, 2630, just to give it a nice round number. So that's what I got for this analysis video. And now I want to briefly show you the trades that we've taken lately. This is our real-time portfolio tracker. This is something that all of our members have access to, and these show all of our trades. And here's how we've done in this market. You can see since November, I'm just showing you since late November here, and you can see that we've got lots of winners here, just a few losers, and notice how the losers here, 2%, 16%, 17%, compared to the winners, we've got 111% winner, 55% winner, 44% winner, 55, 35, 71% winner, 44% winner. Okay, so we do have some losses. Okay, this is normal trading, but our losses are very small in comparison to our winners. And I'm also pointing this out because a lot of people have been struggling in this market and they don't know how to trade in downside markets. Okay, and that's because they're not flexible with their opinions. Okay, and not to talk about other people, but I just want to point out that we are not struggling in this market. In fact, we are thriving in this market. Okay, we like trends, and right now there's a trend that's down. So again, you can see we don't always trade puts. You can see we trade some calls here, calls over here. Look at these 3 wins up here, because we go with the flow of the market. We're not bears, we're not bulls. We go with the flow of the market, and we trade options. You can see that, and we trade swing trade options. They last anywhere from 2 days on the short side upwards of 30 days on the long side. So anywhere between 2 to 3 days to about 30 days is how long our trades take. So if you're looking for winning trades, then look no further, because all of these trades are given in real time. And all these trades I'm taking myself too. This is real money trading that I'm taking and alerting to my members in real time. And all of these trades are placed, all of these alerts are given in real time via text message. As soon as I'm placing a trade, I'm sending out a text message alert. And I'm not just sending out an alert and that's it. I'm managing these trades with you guys, and every single trade comes with a video explanation of why we took the trade, the strategy that was used, why we have the target, where the target is, why we have the stop loss, where it is. So you're not just getting these alerts, you're actually learning our process so that you can become a better trader on your own. And not just that, you're going to be able to understand our trade. So even if you're not looking to become, the next Warren Buffett or Ed, Sakioka or something like that, you can still learn, and at the very least, you'll become confident in the trades that you're making. So if you're looking for winning trades, if you're looking to gain confidence in the market, and if you're looking to, simply put, make money in the market, then this is the membership for you. We have a special going on right now for the annual membership. It's the lowest price that we've offered it ever. And you can, if you scroll below the video here, I'll just move my face out of the way. You can get access for the entire year for just $787. Again, it's the lowest price we've ever offered it. You can also join via the monthly or the quarterly membership, but if you want the most discounted rate on the special offer, this annual membership is going to be the thing that you want to check out. So that's all I got. I hope that you make that decision to join us. I really look forward to helping more traders get results in the market and teaching you how we actually get these results as well. So I hope to see you in there. I'll see you guys next time.